Welcome back, friends, to the zombie apocalypse. I'm Juniver, and this is Project Zomboid. Let's get back into it. Teresa Day here is quietly and patiently reading through this book. First book she's read in at least 24 days. So, she's very excited to actually be able to read some books finally. In our last episode here, we were able to find some books in what seemed to be sort of a miscellaneous store inside the mall. So we've actually made some good progress on the ability to get skill boosts. Most of them I'm not too concerned about. As you can tell, I've basically done almost nothing in the crafting section. The only exception being cooking, and all of this skill is just passive. I've really done nothing. I haven't done anything intentional to gain this level. It's just as a result of me eating. Putting berries into a bowl apparently counts as cooking experience. So we're almost a level 2 chef because we're really good at putting berries inside of a bowl. Anyway, let's get moving for the day. Our katana here has yet to give out on us. I probably shouldn't be, using up the katana, despite being relatively low in my long blade skill and maintenance, but, there are going to be plenty of katanas in our near future, and I'm not that worried about it. But after this katana breaks, we probably will switch back to our monstrous crowbar of wounding. Doesn't that sound fun? Alright, so yeah, same plan today as usual. Really enjoying the shorter commute though. This has been really good. Oh, we also talked about getting that car set up today. Alright, so today is car day. Happy about that. It'll make this drive from here a little bit quicker. It's this guy right here. Long time ago, we identified this vehicle as fully functional. And haven't come back for it, so here we are today. Pop inside our car, turn it on. Nice, full tank of gas. Looks like it's running great. All right, what am I doing? We're not going home. Car is here, so we can drive it home. Actually, I don't even need to leave it here. There's no real reason I can't just drive it across the parking lot. We've put in the effort to clear out the parking lot. So yeah, look at us go. Look at how fast we are. Gonna get across town in no time. Just super speedy. We are gonna have to clean up some messes though. Looks like a handful of zombies have worked their way into our territory, which is not allowed. So yeah, let's see. We're at 2151 kills, 444 with the long blade, all of which with the katana. And yep, we're just we're headed back inside the mall to take care of some more business. Here's a zombie over here. They must be in the bathroom. Alright. This we found one. That's a firefighter. If they their gear is in good condition, which it isn't. Unlucky. Alright, there's definitely more in here. And in case there's somebody coming, I'm gonna get out of there. It's not worth getting killed in a bathroom. They can bang on the stall doors all they like. Alright, how about here? Anybody here? Oh, these stall doors are already broken. Okay, so it's just a couple of zombies here in the ladies' room. Here's some outside. I don't know where they are, but I hear them. Not sure if they've picked up on where I am or not. Alright. Oop, that was lucky. It's just one, fortunately. But it was more than one. We could have been trapped in that bathroom and died. I definitely still hear more, though. Not sure if they're on this floor or on another floor. But let's keep going. Found some cool zombies yesterday. Hopefully we can find some more cool zombies today, and hopefully some more katanas or other good weapons. I like the crowbars, but they're not as fun. They're the responsible weapon choice. That doesn't mean they're always the fun weapon choice. I'm not going to check the weather today. I don't know if I care enough. It hasn't been very long since our last encounter with the helicopter. Although, maybe I should, just to be safe. We could have a tropical thunderstorm or some crazy weather headed our way, and I'd like to know about it. Max of 72. It's starting to get cool. Clouds today. Tomorrow, even cooler. It's August. Why is it so cool? Some clouds. Is that it? Sounds like that's it. Well, that's good enough for me. It would appear that there's no interesting weather happening, and I will definitely take that. No weather, no helicopter. Sounds like a good day to me. Alright, well, things are pretty quiet, actually. I am going to switch to the crowbar. Grind out some more maintenance skill. We're at 3.5. Could be better. Could be worse. Could be better. Oops, sorry. Got some sort of outfit on that I can't figure out what it is. Uh-oh. I don't like it when they come behind me. I saw a different zombie yesterday with this helmet on. It is a Air Force helmet. That's cool. Definitely cool. Looks like we've got a handful of them who've identified us. Everybody gets a bonk. You get a bonk. You get a bonk. You get a bonk. Alright, you can have another bonk. You can have another bonk, too. I guess you get 5 bonks? Guy really needed to get whacked. Hiking bag, nothing in it. Surgical gloves. No thanks. Hazmat suit. Uh-oh. Maybe that's what caused the zombie plague. Oh, they're raining down on me like they were before. Don't like it. but we can take care of them no problem. Back to the crowbar. It's so dark in here, even during the day. I have a hard time telling what their outfits are sometimes. Alright, we're starting to get exerted. Alright, take a rest. Rest. Don't feel very safe here, so I'm not going to do any fast forwarding. Alright, maybe just a little bit. I don't actually hear that many zombies for being this deep in the mall. Right around the corner here is the bookstore. And frankly, we don't really need the bookstore anymore. Actually, I lied. I will go in the bookstore and look for the Hunter magazines, because I'd like to start trapping. I've decided that I don't want to learn to fish in this game. I think I was mentioning last time that fishing, in my opinion, is even more boring than the previous foraging system. So until they rework fishing, I'm gonna pass on fishing. Ooh, that was close. I missed a swing. Knocked his hat off, but fortunately it wasn't worse. Alright. You guys are not being very polite. I hate crawler zombies. Feel like they're gonna bite my feet. They're so hard to hit. Wow, that's a nice 90s pink jumpsuit you've got there. Coming from behind me. The crowbar is definitely slower than the katana. And that's okay. But it is sad. Alright. Break time. Again. So this guy gets over to us. I wonder if there's supposed to be mall walkers. That guy definitely looked like he could have been a mall walker. But I'm not actually sure how much mall walking there was in the 90s. I did mall walking with my mom, but that was in the 2000s, not in the 90s. Alright, next please. We've almost made it to the bookstore. Really hope I'm not backing up to a whole bunch of zombies. It's unlikely. I don't remember there being a whole bunch out there the last time I was outside. But a lot has changed. It's been a couple of days since we were on that side of the mall. Well, folks, here we are. We're at the bookstore. Couple in here. This bookstore makes me so claustrophobic, I'm not sure I can go in here without getting terrified. So, we'll wait for them to come out. Once we've basically eliminated everybody in the entire mall, we'll start shouting and making a bunch of noise, and we'll get them all out from their hiding places that way. Alright, break time. Open up another exit to the outdoors. Then we'll take another rest here on the bench. This guy sitting here in the bushes doesn't seem very interested with me. I can't imagine that he doesn't see me from there, but he must just be having a really good time. And I don't blame him. What's better than sitting in the bushes, you know? Oh, we're hungry. We'll eat something then. Empty bowl. Berries it is. It's the last of my foraged food. We're getting so close to not being overweight anymore. More berries. Alright, well that's it for the bowl for now. Got nothing else to put in it, but we do have other food. Got the rest of that cereal. I think that might be it. Yeah, just a cereal. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not really worried at all about food, frankly. Alright, there's one behind me. Two behind me, apparently. I don't like fighting zoomed out most of the time, which is why I end up zooming in and zooming out a lot, and I apologize for that. I know that that's probably hard to watch sometimes, so sorry for all the zooming in and zooming out, but it is the way I gotta play. That zombie had literally nothing. I see you. You're hiding behind the ivy there. And that's not going to stop me though. Gotcha. Alright. I would shout, see if I can pull everybody out. That zombie looks like they're stuck inside the pot. Not gonna risk it though. We'll be back later. We don't need anything urgently from the bookstore. Do need a cigarette. It's starting to get kind of quiet around here. It might be time to go back to the other side of the mall and start working on the that huge group of zombies by the door that scares me. But, you know, could be time. It could very well be time that we have to deal with that. It really depends just how many zombies are on the second story. It's really what I'm not certain about at this point. We've mostly cleaned out the bottom floor of the mall at this point. Not 100%, but with some pretty good progress. It's definitely sounding a lot quieter in here than it used to. Definitely looking forward to moving in. It'll be nice to live inside instead of tent. Trying to open the door is a bad idea. I'm gonna let him break it down. Ah, how was your time on the upper level? I've yet to poke my nose up onto the second story, so maybe next time. Alright, we need to take a brief rest. I don't want to engage any more zombies right now, unless we have to. To help us with that will be this. So we're going to fall back pretty far, actually. Take a rest over here on these benches. Right. It's going pretty well. I think we're being followed. Oh, now this guy saw us. You had to wait until I had to kill a zombie, didn't you? take a short little walk up here, see what's going on. Wait for this guy to come to us. All right. Making some great progress here. You know what I think we deserve tonight? A beer. If I remember, we'll have a beer tonight. I hear a lot of noise up here. We already cleared this section of the mall pretty well. It's not terrible, but there's definitely zombies hanging about up here. In this department store, I see a couple on the stairs. The department store there actually looks pretty open, which is surprising. Compared to how full some of the stores in this mall have been. Shocked. We still need to rest more. What am I doing? Zombie over there. I think there must be some above me too. Nobody's coming for me though. This one is. Gotcha. You thought you could sneak up on me. You are not correct. Alright, Mr. White Lab Coat. Are you part of the whole, the brigade of all the people in the, hazmat suits, or are you just somebody in a white coat? Medical coat bloody. I guess we'll never know. Are you the one who's been growling at me from the second story? Don't like it. Alright. Doing pretty good here. Definitely satisfied with our progress. Could be better, could be worse. Let's take a peek. We'll see just how many zombies are waiting for us up there at the far side. Worried that it's like still totally packed and they haven't spread out at all. So if they haven't spread out at all, then I'm not sure what zombies I've been killing all this time, because the rest of the mall seems pretty open compared to that area by the front door. They must have been spreading out. It's really the only explanation I can come up with. Come on, guys. Behave. Behave. Another white lab coat. No hazmat suits today, but lots of doctor's coats. Alright, time for another break. That's just how it goes. We are a third of the way to the next fitness level. Jeez. I'm starting to regret ever so slightly the decision to take unfit, or actually the decision to take overweight, just because of how painful it is to grind fitness levels. But that's okay. We can make that work. Alright, I think I should be able to see from here. Holy cow, dude. That's so many zombies still. It's gonna take forever. Even if they have spread out, it doesn't look like it. Jeez. My frames per second are terrible right now. A couple have seen me. Jeez. That's got to be at least 400 zombies right there. In just the vestibule of the mall. Yikes. Probably go through 2 machetes on that. We certainly have enough crowbars to make it through that many. I think we have something like 6 or 7 crowbars that we can use. It's getting late. I think it's time to call it a day. We're about to get tired, and I don't want to burn any more vitamins. Once we start really getting to loot the mall, we should have more resources of every type than we can possibly imagine, frankly. So, but until then, we'll have to take it easy. But our katana hasn't broken yet. What are we at? 467. Oh, that's good. That means we've doubled our. We have gotten more kills with this katana than we did with the previous one. The last one we had 230. This one we have 237. Excellent. Very good. Yep, we're getting tired. Yep, there it comes right in right there. So we are drowsy now, which means we have a minus 50% melee damage penalty. So I don't want to do hardly any fighting at all with that. And we kill this zombie and I'll take a look. Vision and awareness decreases, increased muscle stiffness, and slow endurance regain. So something else about being tired that they don't put up here is that when you're tired, the skill points that you gain with weapons is decreased, I believe. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, you know, please correct me. I love to have the right facts. But my understanding is that, you gain skill points for long blunt every time you hit a zombie with a crowbar. If you're tired, I believe it reduces the amount of points you get. So it makes it much harder to level up weapons if you're tired. So fun fact, don't be tired. If you're tired, you don't want to be fighting. You can do other stuff when you're tired. It doesn't impact at all your your carpentry skill. If you're tired and you go and you can be like exhausted, absolutely no endurance, you can be incredibly fatigued, ridiculously tired, and you can disassemble like 100 tables and still get the same amount of carpentry experience that you would otherwise. So it's a fun fact for you. Very fun. Fun fact day. Alright, well, look how nice this is. We have this nice vehicle that we can use to drive all the way home instead of walking. We're going to be home with so much time left in the day, I don't even know what we're going to do with ourselves. Excuse me, guys. Alright. So yeah, vehicles are very powerful in the game, but they're pretty weak. Definitely don't use vehicles to kill zombies. It's not going to end up being an efficient use of your resources. Oops. Vehicle hoods are made of like aluminum foil or something. You run over a couple of zombies and the hood's gone. So don't do that. It is always better to not hit a zombie if you're driving in a car. It's also better to not roll over zombies when you're driving a car. They can do damage to the tires, stuff like that. Anybody in the woods here? We should probably do a bit of a loop around our base. I'm running just because it's the only way I'll train sprinting skill. It's if I run at the end of the day. Alright, well, I don't see anybody. Doesn't mean there isn't anybody. Yeah, we'll forage on the way back. We can find some mushrooms or berries. Hey, look at that. As if on demand, wild mushrooms have appeared in front of my head. Oh, I said we were going to have a beer tonight. It's not the best idea in the world, because we're already tired and it'll make us even more tired. But definitely do it. Celebrate some good progress here. Fill up our thirst, make us a little bit more tired. That's okay. Alright, well, I'm going to grab this book that I was reading, Foraging Volume 3. I'll finish out the evening reading the book, but I feel like we're making some really significant progress here. We're going to be able to walk into this mall soon and never leave again. As in, we're going to kill all the zombies and then we're going to live in the mall. I think I've decided we're going to live in that corner with the 2 big garage doors, but we're going to have to get our carpentry skill up first, so we're not going to live in there right away. Pick somewhere deeper inside the mall with some more doors to it. Alright, well, thanks friends for joining me here today. I'm Juniper, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.